Hi, and welcome to Moonbeam Connections. I'm Jacqui-Leigh. Today on Shift Happens, Life in Transition, we're going to look at how am I evolving or how am I growing, right? So if you've recently gone through transitions, you're about to go through transitions, we're looking at how that transition is evolving you. So let's see what's, oh wow, okay, King of Cups right off the bat. That wasn't even hard. As some of you, if you watch my prior videos, sometimes it takes quite a few shuffles to get a card out. So the King of Cups is all about balance, wisdom, having emotional control, right? You've sort of gone through it and now you kind of have this peace or calm about you, right? Like a bad thing happens. It's not that you don't get upset about it, but it's not like you're over the top, right? You're not like bursting out in anger. You're like, okay, I'm upset about that, but I can keep my emotions in control. I can understand that this is just one event. This isn't my whole world falling apart. And so it really is kind of being at the pinnacle of emotional balance or emotional satisfaction, or like I'm sitting on my throne and I have good relationships, and I'm happy sometimes in them and I'm not happy sometimes in them, but I understand that there's this balance and people aren't going to do everything I like all the time. Things aren't always joyous, but I have the joy and I have the wisdom not to overreact to things, right? I'm balanced now. I don't overreact. I don't go over the top. I can take things in context. I understand. And so what I'd say is how you're evolving is you're coming to that emotional balancing point. You're gaining the wisdom of seeing relationships over time and situations over time and understanding how they play against each other, and understanding how okay, that person only did that because they're hurt. It's like when somebody does something negative against you, if you're not in your King of Cups, you may be over the top and, oh my God, they're so horrible, that's all they are, is a horrible person. But now, because you are emotionally balanced, you do have the wisdom. You're like, oh no, they reacted that way because they had that really bad thing happen last week and they're just not in their right mind right now. Or yeah, they did that bad thing because they have issues that they need to deal with. They're not balanced. They're not in the King of Cups. And so I understand, I don't like what they did, but I'm not going to waste my emotional collateral, let's say, on it. I'm not going to waste my time on it. I'm not going to fret over it. I'm not going to feel like it's something against me, because I am balanced and I know they are approaching me from where they are and I'm not there, so I can see that. I understand that. And I'm sorry, I've had the sun change on me during my and so it might be a little bit hard to see right now. So you're evolving to become a more balanced, emotionally under control person. I guess we'll ask kind of like, I was going to say, normally I would go to like advice for this, but this is, this is how you're evolving. You're evolving to an emotionally controlled person. Let's get a step for it. So, whoa, okay. So that's a bunch of cards there, but I do have this one here. Okay, so interesting. So you're evolving. This is how you're growing. This is how you're evolving. This is sort of like the light at the end of the tunnel, the star that you're headed towards. And what does it say for your step to get there? Manifest it, right? Manifest it. You have the power, you have the skills to get there. So start setting the intention that you want to become a more balanced, emotionally under control type of person, that you want to sit on your throne and not be, every time you get knocked off, you're like going over the top. You know what I mean? Like you're falling down a mountain every time you get knocked off your throne. Nope, we're just going to stand up right now. We got knocked off, we got put on our butt on the floor, and now we're going to stand up and continue on, right? And so the magician is saying that you have the power and the skill to be able to manifest this for yourself. And so make sure you stay within that power and that skill. And then we have the Three of swords, but it's actually reversed. So when it's upright, it's like pain, heartbreak, separation, right? It's like, it's the breakup card. You get this when you're in your relationship reading, you're like, oh, we're breaking up. Things aren't bad, or things are bad. Something happened, right? But this is about releasing that pain, releasing the negative emotions you have and healing from it, right? Not just releasing it, we're healing from it. We're offering forgiveness to those who have trespassed against us. And so what this reading is saying is that you are headed towards this King of Cups person, and you have the ability to manifest it, and we need to heal. So we need to work on the healing, and we'll be manifesting this. We have all the tools we need. You have the ability to do all this. You just need to take those steps, right? This is the step. You're stepping by manifesting this and healing what's broken, let's say. We're healing so that we can come to this place. We're not always focused on the negative all the time. And this is a very different reading for me today. Let's do, I don't know, here. Okay, we're going to, here we go. This is what, so we're going to get you an animal spirit card. So what spirit are you currently manifesting? What spirit animal are you currently manifesting? That's what we're asking, please. So let's see what spirit animal for this reading, please and thank you. And there we go. So we've got, the sea turtle, which is protection. So what this card says is you are master of finding life's flow, right? Flowing, balanced, flowing. You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold, right? So we want to be in harmony. We want to be in that King of Cups. And how we get there is to set the intention of manifesting it and start healing. So be in the harmony with the rhythm of your path and be in harmony with the rhythm, right? Be balanced, be flowing. Oh, this person's horrible, but I'm balanced and flowing. And your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. See? You have everything you need to be protected, to protect yourself in this cloak of wisdom, balance, understanding, in order to be at a place of balance and wisdom and understanding. So you have the ability. We just need to start healing things, and you will manifest that. And we're going to pick a Moonology card for you today, too. So let's see what message our Moonology card has for you. I hope this is helping. But any transition you're currently going through, even if it seems really horrible, like it could be a breakup, and you're like, this, like I'm growing, or this transition is meant to grow you, make you better, that type of thing. And you're like, how can this be? Because I just had this horrible thing happen, and now, that's why I have to make this transition. And it's like, yeah, but that horrible thing, you may have been stuck back there, right? So maybe it's a breakup, and you're like, well, how can I become more emotionally balanced? Now I'm going through a breakup. Well, maybe that breakup was partly why you were imbalanced, right? Maybe that relationship was actually what was causing you a lot of your grief, a lot of your pain, and a lot of the inability to become balanced within your emotions, because there was so much going on. And so now that breakup is creating a transition where you are going to come into that balance, even though it doesn't feel like it right now at this moment. Ooh, and there we go again. Oh, we got 2. So have faith in your dreams. See? Have faith, right? You have what you need to manifest this King of Cups. That's where you're headed. You are headed towards there. And you have the ability. So have faith that you are getting there, and luck is on your side. I mean, like how wonderful is that, right? that luck is on your side. You have faith in the dreams you have because luck is on your side. You have the ability to manifest it. You just got to heal, right? Make sure you heal a few things, and you are protected, right? You are protected, and you can just flow through life. So I'm going to get an angel number card. I'll pull that card back in a second. If I pull it now, it's just going to fly away. So let's shuffle these cards, and we'll get an angel number for your reading today. So remember, Spirit's always trying to push you to your highest and greatest good. So what angel number does Spirit have for you today, please? What angel number does Spirit? There we go. That was a high flyer. So let's see what it is. Clarity. 543. So trust yourself and the universe to make the necessary changes to achieve your goals. Soon you'll gain clarity about your life's purpose. Look at that. So you're going to have clarity here. So trust that you have what you need. You have the ability to manifest or to achieve your goals, and you will gain clarity. So why you're going through this shift right now, and you're like, I don't know why this happened to me. What am I supposed to learn? What is it teaching me? Why is it good for me? Well, trust, right? That you have the ability to go through these transitions, to make these changes that you need to change, and that soon you will find clarity, right? So it may not be right now. You may be like, I don't even get it. Why am I doing this? Why is this happening to me? This doesn't seem like it could be beneficial or helpful. But soon, as you get along your journey's path and start healing things, you'll see how it was. It could even be something like, like I lost my job, but I love my job. Like, how could that be benefiting me? But you don't see, because you lost that job, you're going to end up in another job that you never even thought of, that you didn't think of doing, that you thought, why, maybe you didn't know about, maybe you're like, I could never do that, whatever it is. But because you lost this job that you were perfectly content with and would have been there for the rest of your life, now all of a sudden you're aware of this opportunity. You've opened up to this opportunity. You have the ability to take this opportunity, right? And so really this is all about, this transition is all to give you the opportunity to manifest and heal, become the King of Cups, trust that you have the ability to do this, flow through your life, and have faith in what you are dreaming, what you want, the dreams that you want, because luck is on your side. You just need to start taking the steps towards it. So I hope this message helped you. I'm sending you peace, love, and happiness. Bye for now.